epoxy part 1 stayed. It's hard. Sorry. I can bang it, and it stays together. So my next part is, and this is getting tricky because see, I have my wheel here, and I'm starting to get this piece inside my wheel, and I have to put it together inside the wheel so that I don't snap it again trying to get this big hard plastic part into that wheel once it's all glued together. So my epoxy, I'm putting on this part right here, this little crack. The problem that I'm discovering is I think I might have some more parts out in the garage that I have not located somewhere, somehow, because I'm missing, I'll show you, hold on, I'm putting the epoxy on here with a toothpick and mixing it equal amounts in the bottom of my bowl. And I read that on the back of the box. So that worked so far. Okay, so anyway, when I stick these two together ever so carefully, hell. Okay, let's not stick them together yet because this part goes here and then this part, oops, sorry, you probably can't see that. This part, oh man. Is gonna go, I have two broken ends here. So I'm going to have to add more epoxy on this part of the break as well. And this is really like a crazy puzzle. And here's my purpose of doing this, so you guys know the backstory. So the wheel is crushed, and the replacement part is no longer available because my snowblower is 14 years old. And after I got my handy dandy owner's manual out, and it says call this Signature Products. I call Signature Products, and they said, oh no, this is too old. We don't make replacement parts for those, and we don't own that product anymore. Please call this other company. I wrote it down on here too. Call Oscar Wilson. I call Oscar Wilson and I give them my model number, my part number, and then I get into my elevator music, and they come back and tell me, oh no, we don't have that. That machine wasn't part of our purchase. You need to call Briggs & Stratton. So I call Briggs & Stratton, and Briggs & Stratton says, oh no, Oscar Wilson owns that. This is gonna be hard. Owns that model number because it has an X in it. All right, Oscar, I'm calling you back. So I call Oscar Wilson back, and now see, here's my problem. This little chunk of munka's missing. Ow! Oh! I don't want it to get sticky. Is missing out of the wheelie deal, and if I And this is obviously not going to fill this gap. I think I have more parts missing than my machine is letting. Oh, it goes up here. Oh yeah, and I got another part gap over there. You know, it work. Okay, so this is gonna have to dry. I gotta put it in the tire because, see, this is a hard tire and it's not stretchable. I'm never gonna get this part once it's all together back on this without re-breaking this part. I know that might sound an see, I'm already in trouble. Okay, so I have to lay it down here so you guys can see that I'm gonna have to unstick my stuff and sticky. Put my wheel well right in that bad boy, and then put this sticky gluey. Stick. I don't know another way to do this. There's not instructions for doing this, you guys. So I'm gonna have to insert this part here, and you see my trouble? It's not fitting. I'm gonna have to force it. I might end up breaking it more than it already broke. Or, this is not working. How do they do this at the manufacturer site? They must stretch this tire somehow. Okay, I'm going to use my handy dandy muscles here. I'll be back. I need a hammer.